of guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I want.
It's Super Bizarre Fact time! The first president to ride in a self-propelled vehicle was William McKinley. Unfortunately, it was the ambulance taking him to the hospital after he was fatally shot. In Victorian times, Pure Finders sold dog poop off the street to leather manufacturers. Holy Roman Emperor Charles V had an affair with his own step-grandmother. Sacagawea likely suffered from horrific gonorrhea when she was leaving Lewis and Clark. Her cheating husband gave it to her. People actually thought that Queen Victoria's grandson, Prince Albert Victor, was Jack the Ripper. So Nicholas II once romanced the famed courtesan La Bella Tarot. She described him as having rank body odor and being very timid. Lady Jane Grey is known as the 9 Days Queen for her tragically short reign. She got executed by Queen Mary I when she was about 16 or 17. Medieval women could take their husbands to impotence court. The shortest war was the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896. It lasted 45 minutes. Lysol used to be an intimate cleaning solution for women's nether regions. Napoleon's wife, Empress Josephine, couldn't read. And Queen Elizabeth loved sweets so much, her teeth were black.
The things they didn't teach you in school, dental edition. Did you just throw up? Wait at least 30 minutes before you brush your teeth. All that stomach acid can make it super easy to scrape off your enamel. If you don't want yellow teeth, stop brushing them so hard. The more you wear them down, the more yellow they turn. Teeth are not bones. That's why if you break one, it won't heal itself. And now you know lesson 1 of
the largest plantation in the 13 colonies at one point in history was in Brooklyn, New York. And you know that area down there, down by Battery Park, where they used to bring the ships into that area, the port. And they would dock the ships, and they would bring the Africans up out the ships, and they would walk them across to be sold. However, what they did was, because they couldn't sell all of them, they used to put them in different prisons along this particular path. And then they would march the Africans that they were ready to sell down the street. Down a street called Wall Street. Down into a place we today call the New York Stock Exchange. African people were the first stocks and bonds sold on the stock exchange. There's a movie by Bruce Willis that will show you the prisons that are underground.
Stop signs used to be yellow. Competitive art used to be an Olympic sports. High heels were originally worn by men. Queen Elizabeth is a trained mechanic. Speed dating was invented by a rabbi.
Here's 3 things they don't teach you in school, but they should. Business edition. Number 1, be different from everyone else. It's supply and demand. The less people to do what you do, the more money you'll make. Number 2, if you want to get rich quickly, then you need to stop trading your time for money. Instead, build a product that you can sell over and over again. Number 3, never rely on one income source like a normal job. Always have another way to make money in case something goes wrong. Follow for more secrets.
You don't learn that in school. There ain't no doubt about it. You don't learn that in school.
Things you learned in school that aren't actually true. Part 1. Napoleon was short. That's actually not true at all. Napoleon actually stood 5'7", which is actually taller than the average man in Europe at the time. If a penny dropped from the Empire State Building, it would kill you. That's not true at all. I mean, if it fell and hit you, it would hurt a little. But because of the non-aerodynamic shape, it just actually flutters down like a leaf. The penny can reach up to 210 miles an hour, so if it hits you in the head, especially with the edge, that shit would hurt. But it wouldn't kill you. Henry Ford invented the automobile. Ford was definitely the mind behind the assembly line, but by no means did the mind behind the legendary Model T invent the car. That title goes to German engineer Carl Benz, the man that invented Mercedes-Benz. I know, crazy. If you like this series, double tap for more.
That's some bullshit.